Have you ever wondered why some people suddenly develop kidney failure, even though they seem to live healthy lives? Today I want to reveal 7 everyday habits that silently wear down your kidneys. And number 5 is one of the hardest to give up. Every day, millions of us reach for a pain pill after a long walk or grab a quick protein bar, thinking it's harmless. But here's the truth. Many of these small, healthy choices are quietly damaging one of the most important organs in your body. More than 35 million Americans are now living with some form of kidney disease, and when kidney damage goes untreated, it can progress to dialysis or even a transplant. Naturally, all of us want to avoid that fate, or even reverse the damage if possible. But here's the surprising part. Some of the very habits we believe are helping our kidneys are the same ones pushing them toward failure. That might sound worrying, but don't panic. I'm a board-certified kidney specialist, and I meet patients every day who thought they were doing everything right. Yet their habits led them straight to my office. So stay with me. In this video, I'll walk you through the 7 common but harmful habits that could be quietly exhausting your kidneys, and what you can do instead to protect them for years to come. Before we dive in, go ahead and tap the like button. Let's keep your kidneys safe together. Habit 1. Overusing pain pills. The hidden kidney killer. Let's start with the first and maybe the most common habit, abusing over-the-counter pain medications, especially NSAIDs like ibuprofen, Advil, Motrin, or naproxen. Ha ha ha! I know how easy it is to reach for one. Your knees ache, your back feels stiff, or arthritis makes it hard to move. You think, it's just one pill. It helps me get through the day. But here's the thing. That one pill can quietly add up over the years. NSAIDs work by reducing inflammation, but they also narrow the blood vessels that feed your kidneys. Less blood means less oxygen, and over time, that steady strain can lead to kidney failure. In my clinic, I've seen people who never touched alcohol, never smoked, yet still ended up needing dialysis simply because of daily pain pills. One woman who commented on our last video said, "I took ibuprofen every morning for my arthritis. It kept me walking. But when my doctor checked my labs, my kidneys were already stage 3. Stories like hers are heartbreakingly common. So what can you do instead? Even if your kidneys are healthy, always follow the recommended dose and check with your doctor first. If you already have kidney disease or risk factors like high blood pressure or diabetes, try safer options. Ask about acetaminophen, Tylenol. Stay hydrated. Dehydration plus pain pills is a dangerous mix. Explore non-drug pain relief, gentle stretching, physical therapy, warm compresses, or even acupuncture. And if you're someone who depends on these pills every day, please have your kidney function tested. It's a small step that could save your life. Your kidneys work for you non-stop, filtering every drop of blood. They deserve a break, not a battle. Take care of them and they'll take care of you. Before we move on to habit 2, tell me below. Do you use pain pills regularly for joint pain or headaches? What's worked best for you to manage pain naturally? Your story might help someone else make a safer choice. Habit 2. Extreme dehydration or extreme overhydration. I still remember the morning Mrs. Ellen came into my clinic. She was pale, dizzy, and clutching a water bottle. "I don't understand, doctor," she said. "I drink so much water, at least 4 liters every day, because everyone says it cleans the kidneys." Her sodium level was dangerously low. Her body, flooded with water, was literally drowning from the inside. And that day, I learned something again that I keep repeating to my patients. Even water, when taken in extremes, can hurt you. You see, our kidneys are master balancers. Too little water, and they dry out like a sponge in the sun. Too much water, and they lose their chemical rhythm, washing away the salt that keeps our brain and nerves stable. Another man, his daughter wrote this in our comments, spent weeks in a nursing home rarely asked for a drink. He had mild dementia and simply forgot he was thirsty. By the time they checked, his kidneys were shutting down. He never knew dehydration alone could do that. It's a strange truth, isn't it? That the same water that gives us life can, in the wrong amount, take it away. So, how much is right? For most healthy adults, between 2 and 3 liters a day. Not gallons, not as much as possible. Your body isn't a car wash. It's a living system that craves balance. And the best guide you already carry with you, your urine. If it's dark like amber, you're dry. If it's light yellow, you're perfect. If it's crystal clear, you may be overdoing it. I tell my older patients, sip gently throughout the day, not all at once. And eat your water too: watermelon, cucumber, oranges, celery. Foods that hydrate and nourish at the same time. When you learn to listen to your body's quiet cues, your kidneys will thank you every morning you wake up, clear-headed and strong. So tell me in the comments, have you ever believed the more water, the better? Or have you ever gone a whole day forgetting to drink? Your experience might be the reminder someone else needs today. Habit 3. Ignoring or not managing your high blood pressure. There's one habit I see more than almost any other, and it breaks my heart every time. It's not about junk food or lack of exercise. It's about ignoring high blood pressure, the silent storm that slowly destroys the kidneys. Let me tell you something most people don't realize. After diabetes, uncontrolled blood pressure is the second leading cause of dialysis. When your pressure stays high for years, your blood vessels tighten, harden, and stop delivering enough blood to the kidneys. We even have a name for it: hypertensive nephrosclerosis. But I call it what it really is: a slow suffocation of the kidneys. I'll never forget a patient named Frank. He was 68, a retired electrician, strong as an oak tree. His blood pressure was 180/100, but he laughed and said, "Doc, that's normal for me. My dad's was the same." 6 months later, he was on dialysis. It wasn't bad luck, it was neglect disguised as normalcy. Someone commented on one of our videos, "I never felt anything wrong. No headache, no pain. Then suddenly my ankles swelled, and my doctor said my kidneys were failing." That's exactly how high blood pressure works. No pain, no warning, until it's too late. So here's what you can do to stop that story from becoming yours. Don't skip checkups. See your doctor, even when you feel fine. 6 out of 8 people who develop heart disease either permanently or with treatment. Valuable data. Reduce salt. No more than 1.5 grams of sodium per day, says the American Heart Association. Move your body. Gentle walks, light stretches, even gardening count. And remember, high blood pressure may run in families. But so do salt shakers, fried foods, and the habit of pretending everything's fine. You can break that pattern today. Your kidneys don't need perfection, they just need attention. Every small step counts. One less salty meal, one more quiet walk, one checkup you didn't postpone. Tell me in the comments, what's one change you're making this week to care for your blood pressure? Because taking charge of PFI might just save your kidneys. Habit 4. Following an unsupervised high-protein diets. When I bring up this next one, some people look at me like I'm insulting their breakfast. But protein is healthy, doctor. That's what my trainer says. And they're right, to a point. If your kidneys are strong, you're well hydrated, and you don't have any risk factors like diabetes or high blood pressure, your body can handle extra protein for a while. But here's what no one tells you. Every piece of steak, every protein shake, every muscle builder meal leaves behind waste your kidneys have to clean up. The more protein you eat, the more those filters must grind to keep your blood clear. One man commented under our video last month, "I was drinking 2 protein shakes a day for energy. My doctor said my creatinine went up and I didn't even know what that meant." That number meant his kidneys were waving a white flag. Think of your kidneys like 2 tireless workers in a factory. When you feed them more protein than they can process, it's like doubling the workload with no rest or overtime pay. Eventually, they burn out. I've seen it happen countless times, especially in people who were just trying to be healthy. Many of them had mild high blood pressure or diabetes, nothing major. But their high-protein diets, unsupervised, unguided, quietly pushed their kidneys toward failure. So here's what you can do instead. Ask your doctor about your kidney numbers, eGFR, BUN, creatinine, and urine protein. If you already have chronic kidney disease, a safe range is often 60–70 grams of protein per day, but it varies for each person. See a registered dietitian, not a gym buddy, for a plan that fits your kidneys. The goal isn't to fear protein, it's to respect balance. Your kidneys don't need the bodybuilder diet. They just need a thoughtful one. So before you blend that next shake, pause for a moment and ask, am I fueling my body or overworking my kidneys? Drop your answer in the comments. Your story might help someone else realize that health isn't about extremes. It's about listening to your body's quiet warnings. Habit 5. Relying heavily on processed, healthy foods. This one is tough, maybe the toughest, because it hides behind good intentions. I meet so many people who tell me, "Doctor, I eat clean, I'm vegetarian. I even stopped eating fast food." And I smile, because I know what's coming next. They open their lunchbox and inside are frozen vegan nuggets, packaged veggie sausages, or plant-based protein bars, lined up like soldiers of health. But here's the twist. These healthy-looking foods can carry more salt, sugar, and phosphorus than a bag of chips. Let's do the math. 2 vegan sausages? That's 300 milligrams of sodium. Eat 4 and you've already hit 600. The American Heart Association recommends staying under 1,500 milligrams a day. So by dinner, you've quietly overloaded your kidneys, all while believing you're doing the right thing. A viewer left this comment under one of our videos. I switched to plant-based frozen meals, thinking I was being good. My blood pressure went up instead. That's the trap, the health halo effect. We wrap junk food in words like organic, low-fat, vegan, and stop questioning. What's inside? Your kidneys don't care what the box says. They care about what's inside it. Too much sodium strains them. Too much sugar invites diabetes, the original one cause of kidney failure. And preservatives like phosphorus compounds make their work even harder. So what can you do instead? Become a labeled detective. If it has a long ingredient list or too many numbers, think twice. Plan your meals so you're not hungry and desperate. When you prepare food at home, you control the salt, sugar, and oil. Choose whole foods, fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, whole grains. Real food your kidneys recognize. Can genital hole repair help? Sure. And don't be afraid to ask for help. A registered dietitian can teach you what's truly kidney-friendly. I get it, letting go of convenience is hard. But every time you swap a frozen, healthy meal for something fresh, you're not just eating better. You're buying your kidneys more time. Tell me below, have you ever caught yourself eating healthy junk food? How did you manage to change that habit? Your story might be the one that makes someone rethink their next grocery trip. Habit 6. Overdoing it with kidney cleansers and detoxes. I can't tell you how many times someone has walked into my office, proud and glowing, saying, "Doctor, I finally did it. I found a natural kidney cleanse. I feel amazing." And I always smile first, because I know what's coming next. 2 weeks later, they're back, exhausted, nauseated, sometimes with worse kidney numbers than before. It's not their fault. Everywhere you look, online, TV, or even a neighbor, someone's promising a quick fix. A magic tea, a miracle powder, a secret blend. But I've read the journals, I've checked the research. There is no magic bullet that can wash your kidneys clean. One woman wrote in the comments, "I tried a detox drink that a friend recommended. 2 days later, I was in the ER with pain in my lower back. That breaks my heart because she was only trying to help herself." Here's the truth. Your kidneys are not coffee filters you can rinse under the tap. They're living organs, made of cells, blood vessels, and tiny filters that need balance, not shock treatments. When you overload them with detox kits or herbal cleanses that claim to flush toxins overnight, you may be forcing your kidneys to process unfamiliar chemicals. Some of these blends even contain substances that are toxic to kidney tissue, exactly the opposite of what they promise. So instead of chasing the cleanse, focus on the care. Eat foods rich in antioxidants: blueberries, red bell peppers, cabbage. Stay hydrated, not flooded, not dry. Keep your blood sugar and blood pressure in check. Avoid painkillers you don't need. Rest when your body asks for it. The real detox isn't in a bottle. It's in your daily choices, the small, consistent habits that make your kidneys stronger every week. You don't need a miracle. You need patience, balance, and trust in your own body's design. Because your kidneys already know how to heal. If you stop overwhelming them. Have you ever tried a detox or cleanse that didn't go as planned? Share below. Your honesty might save someone else from chasing the same illusion. Habit 7. Taking certain herbal supplements blindly. This one always hurts to talk about, because it starts with good intentions. People want to be natural, holistic, gentle with their bodies. And I love that. I believe in using food as medicine, movement as medicine, peace as medicine. But I've also seen what happens when natural turns dangerous. One of my patients, a kind woman in her 60s, came to me with swelling and fatigue. She said proudly, "I've been taking these special Chinese herbs. They're 100% natural." When I asked what was inside, she handed me a plastic bag filled with dried leaves, roots, and flowers. No labels, no doses. Within weeks, her kidneys stopped producing enough urine. Those natural herbs were toxic. I wish I could tell you that's rare, but it isn't. Many herbal supplements sold online or in street markets aren't regulated. They can contain heavy metals, unlisted chemicals, or ingredients that react badly with your medications. And because they're not FDA approved, nobody checks what's really inside. One viewer commented, "I thought herbal meant safe. I never told my doctor I was taking ginseng and turmeric every day. Now my creatinine is up." That's the problem. Natural doesn't always mean safe, and silence can be dangerous. If you take supplements, bring them into the conversation. Show your doctor everything you use: pills, teas, powders, even the harmless ones. You deserve to know what's helping and what's quietly hurting. There are herbs that can support kidney health, but only when they're chosen carefully, in the right dose, under supervision. Healing through nature isn't about trusting every plant. It's about understanding which ones truly heal and which ones your kidneys are begging you to leave alone. So the next time you see a label that says 100% natural, pause. Read, ask, question, because sometimes the most dangerous ingredient is the one you don't know is there. Have you ever taken a supplement that surprised you, for better or worse? Share your experience below. Someone might need to hear your story tonight. At the end of the day, we all have habits, small things we do without thinking. A favorite snack, a quick pill, a healthy shortcut that fits our busy lives. And most of the time, they feel harmless. That's exactly why I wanted to sit with you today and have this conversation. Not to judge, not to scare you, but to help you see the little choices that can quietly protect or destroy your kidneys. If one of these 7 habits sounded familiar, or if someone you love is unknowingly doing one of them, please share this video with them. You might save them from years of struggle, or even from dialysis. And if you're new here, I share videos like this every week. Simple, science-based, and from the heart. Because I believe everyone deserves to age with strength, clarity, and peace. So take a second to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and let's keep learning together, one healthy habit at a time. Thank you for watching, for caring, and for being part of this growing family of people who want to heal naturally, wisely, and fully. Take care of yourself. And until next time, live gently, live gratefully, and give your body the kindness it's been asking for all along.